The Eastern Front in early 1943 was a scene of unfolding catastrophe for Nazi Germany. After the devastating defeat at Stalingrad, where the Sixth Army was annihilated, the Red Army launched a relentless offensive, shattering Axis defenses along the Don River and decimating Hungarian, Italian, and Romanian divisions. Cities like Kursk and Rostov fell as German lines crumbled, yet Hitler, blinded by propaganda and stubborn defiance, refused to authorize retreats, demanding his troops hold their ground at all costs. Field Marshal Erich von Manstein, recognizing imminent encirclement, pleaded for a tactical withdrawal to lure the overextended Soviets into a trap, but Hitler, enraged, nearly dismissed him. The crisis reached its peak on February 19, 1943, when Soviet tanks advanced to within 60 kilometers of Hitler's headquarters in Zaporozhye, forcing a panicked evacuation. With no other options, Hitler reluctantly approved Manstein's plan. The Third Battle of Kharkov began on February 21st as Manstein executed his masterstroke, allowing Soviet forces to push deep into German-held territory before striking their exposed flanks with elite SS Panzer divisions, Leibstandarte, Das Reich, and Totenkopf. Exploiting frozen terrain and collapsing Soviet supply lines, the Germans encircled and destroyed the Red Army's spearheads. By early March, the battle shifted to Kharkov, where brutal urban combat ensued. SS troops, supported by Tiger tanks and flamethrowers, fought block by block against entrenched Soviet defenders. On March 11th, the Germans sealed the encirclement, and by March 15th, Kharkov fell, with 20,000 Soviet soldiers dead and 15,000 captured at a cost of 11,500 German casualties. Though Manstein's brilliance secured Germany's last major victory on the Eastern Front, delaying the Soviet advance by a year, it was a Pyrrhic triumph. The Wehrmacht's dwindling resources and Hitler's strategic blunders ensured ultimate defeat. For the Soviets, Kharkov was a costly lesson in overextension. For Hitler, a fleeting reprieve. And for Manstein, the zenith of a career later marred by complicity in Nazi crimes. The battle underscored the inevitability of Germany's collapse, a final flash of tactical genius before the relentless tide of war swept the Third Reich into history.